Safeguarding your seed phrase. This is the topic of today's episode. This is the most important part for safeguarding your crypto, guys. So don't miss this one. And also there is a giveaway that I will be announcing. So make sure to watch until the end. Let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Corner, your go-to place for all things crypto. My name is OJ. Today I'm coming to you from Argentina as I continue my travels around South America. Later I will be in Brazil and Chile and some other places, so I will be reporting to you from those. But today I wanted to do this episode dedicated to safeguarding your seed phrase, because with the wildfires in California and Australia as well, it is really a wake-up call for so many people that have neglected this part, and this is really the most important part. Why am I saying that? Of course, safeguarding your crypto with a hardware wallet is very important. It is the best way that you can store your crypto. Cold storage, hardware wallets, whether they're air gapped or not air gapped, it doesn't matter. I've done many videos. I've dedicated probably half of the content on my channel to different cold wallets, and I've reviewed every good hardware wallet on the market. But seed phrase, this is something that still many people neglect, and I don't know why. It is so important. With the seed phrase, you can literally access your crypto on any device. And if you lose your seed phrase, or if it gets damaged, you can actually lose access to your crypto, because sooner or later your wallet could malfunction, or it could get lost, or just the device could get out of date. And this happens. I actually had two devices already that kind of got out of date. One of them malfunctioned during a firmware upgrade. This was KeepKey, one of the early wallets that I bought, and another older device that also malfunctioned. There's different reasons why these things happen, but when a wallet malfunctions, what do? You take that seed phrase, your recovery phrase, that 12 or 18 or 24 words, string of words, mnemonic phrase we also call it, and you can import it into another wallet. And this could be another wallet from the same brand, or it could even be a different brand. Sometimes you can even choose a software wallet like Exodus and import it there, at least temporary. It is possible to recover your wallet even if you lose it. But do not lose your seed phrase, guys. And many people lost their seed phrases in these fires, unfortunately. Of course, we don't have statistics yet. We don't know how many exactly, but I guarantee you there were seed phrases lost in these fires. There is crypto that got lost forever during these fires. So this is really a wake-up call for everyone. Your seed phrase is your crypto. Your seed phrase, if you don't know how it works with the hardware wallets, you don't really store your coins in a hardware wallet. What happens is the coins are being recorded on the blockchain. When you set up a wallet, you actually get a private key. This private key reads the information and connects you to the blockchain and reads the information from the blockchain. And this is how you know how many coins you own, because these coins were sent to you from another wallet that received these coins from another wallet, or from mining, whatever it is. These are all actions that are recorded on that blockchain, whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or a different blockchain, whichever coin you have. That blockchain has the record of all the transactions, and your coins are the result of all the transactions that happened prior to you. Whether they're transactions or mining, it doesn't matter. So it's just digital data. Your private key reads that digital data, and that private key is what you store in that hardware wallet. So you don't really store the coins themselves or the tokens themselves, you store your private key, you protect your private key. Now, the seed phrase is really the way to access that private key. And this is why the seed phrase is the most important part, because you cannot extract the private key from the hardware wallet. You don't know your private key. I mean, some hardware wallets can show you your private keys, but most of them don't. What you get is your seed phrase, is that string of 12 or 24 words. And with this, you can go on another device, or as I said, on an even software like Exodus or Electrum for Bitcoin, whatever it is. There are different wallets that offer this function. and you can access your accounts. But losing that seed phrase, that recovery phrase, guys, this could be the end of your crypto. So this is why we always say do not store your seed phrase digitally, because digitally it could be compromised. You have to do it analog way. And the best way is not to just write it on paper, because fire, water damage, hurricanes, all of these natural disasters can completely destroy it. So what I do is I use metal plates, and I use several different brands, several different types of metal plates. These are the ones that I will be going through in this video, because a metal plate is indestructible, at least not easily destructible. Of course, the next step is to secure that metal plate, and as I'm traveling, I don't carry them with me, but some of them are actually quite compact and easy to carry around. If you are going to be traveling for a long time, you might want to carry them with you. And this is why I'm going to start here with the KeyTag by OneKey, which is the smallest out of all of these products that I'm using. It is made of titanium, and this is also another reason why it's kind of the first on my list. And I'm going to share with you 4 brands that I'm using here, but there are more. So if you do more research, you will find that there is more products on the market. Of course, the ones that I'm using are the ones that I can recommend, because I know from experience what they are like, and I like them obviously if I'm using them, but feel free to do more research if you want. Also, don't forget, I will be announcing a giveaway, so keep watching. So the design of KeyTag by OneKey, it is ultra compact and very cryptic, which is why I start with this one. It means that it's actually safe to carry around even as you go through airport security, X-rays and all of that, because you're only stamping dots on a grid. It is really small, as you can see. In terms of material, it is made from aerospace grade titanium. To be precise, this is TC4 titanium alloy, known for its exceptional strength and durability. This material can withstand extreme temperatures. It has a melting point of 1668 degrees Celsius, which is 3000 Fahrenheit, making it resistant to fire damage, and it's also waterproof, and it's resistant to chemical corrosion, including acids and alkalis. So this ensures that your seed phrase is intact even in the most extreme environmental conditions. Each plate is double-sided, so you can store 2 seed phrases of 12 words, or you can store 1 seed phrase of 18 words, or 1 seed phrase of 24 words. And there's even an extra space for an extra word, like a passphrase or something else that will make it even more secure, something that you can actually choose for yourself rather than what your wallet will set up originally. Also, here is a tip here: you can actually use that extra space if you make a mistake. Because let's say you make a mistake on one of the words and you stamp the wrong square. Well, in that case, you can just stamp the whole line. Thus, you will invalidate that line, and you can use that extra line to actually stamp the correct box for the correct word. So this is just one way to correct a mistake, and probably the only way. You cannot erase it, you can't wipe it out. So make sure that you have exactly the correct grid. And this is the best part about having a OneKey device, is that it's going to show you, when you go to the backup function of your device, it's going to show you visually an image of the plate with the grid and with the dots of your words, where you actually have to stamp them. So all you have to do is look at that image. You don't have to guess. Now, if you don't have a OneKey device, you can still do that by using the booklet that comes with this, and it's also available online. It is a standard PDF of all of the words that are using with BIP39. This is the standard that these wallets are using to derive seed phrases. So you can do it yourself. It's going to take you a little bit longer, perhaps an hour or something, to get everything correct. But I mean, you only do it once, so it's not a big deal. But again, if you have a OneKey device, it's going to be much easier, because you will have a visual. You will be able to see exactly where to stamp, and it saves you the time to have to find every word in the booklet. And the BIP39 standard comes with 2048 words, guys, so it is quite a lot. So, you know, having to find your word, I mean, of course they're alphabetically ordered, so it's not that difficult, but it is time consuming. In terms of pricing, the kit that I purchased was $59, and it includes two of these plates. So because it's two of them, this is by far the cheapest product on the market. Now there are other products that are priced around that range, but usually they just come as a single product, not as a pair. So this is why this is first on my list, but this doesn't mean that the other products are not good. Now the second product I want to talk about is the Domino plates by BitPlates. BitPlates is the company, Domino is their line of products. They have Domino 1, which fits 24 words, and Domino 1-2, which is smaller, it fits 12 words. Domino 1 that fits 24 words, it's much larger, it's also a little bit heavier, it is 350 grams, while the smaller one, Domino 1-2, is 175 grams. They also use the encoding system, so here you have again you're stamping a dot onto a grid, and each square represents two letters. So again here we're talking about encrypted storage of your seed phrase. You're not stamping the letters directly onto the plate, so even if someone finds this, at first glance they don't know what they're looking at. The material used here is stainless steel. It is not titanium. This is why it's not first on my list, but it is 360L stainless steel, which has enhanced corrosion resistance, and this is because of its lower carbon content. So definitely a very sturdy, very heavy duty material that is particularly resistant to harsh environments, including acid, salt water, oxidation, and fire, of course, and all of that. In fact, there is a blog that someone did where they did all kinds of testing. You can see it here on the screen. This was not done by me, but in my research when I was choosing plates, I actually found this blog, and it helped me make the choice to actually go for this. So here you can see that they tested it with all kinds of ways, including fire, including stress test, including acid test and everything. And every time, of course, the metal plate suffered a lot, but the stamping is still visible, it's still recognizable, and you don't actually have a loss of data. Even though it looks like it's greatly damaged, you still don't have loss of data, which is very important. Now the heat resistance here is slightly lesser than the titanium of the previous product. They actually resist up to 1093 degrees Celsius, which is 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. But quite frankly, this is good enough already. And in the crash resistance test, they used a hydraulic press, which applied a force equivalent to a building collapsing on top of the device. And there was no data loss on both of the plates that they tested. So again, we're talking about very durable, very sturdy material. Now these come at a slightly higher price point. The smaller plate is $85 pounds, actually British pounds, and the Domino 1, the larger plate, retails at 95 pounds. But there is a 10% discount with my code CryptoCorner, again, as in with OneKey. All you have to do is use the link from the description below and apply the code that I have at the checkout. Okay, moving on to Ellipal Steel Seed, it's called. This is like a little briefcase. I really like this one because it's actually reusable. Basically what you're doing here is you're sliding these letters into a grid, and you're only using 4 letters of each word, because typically with all wallets these days, as soon as you type in the first 4 letters, in fact even the first 3 letters, you're already having the word being guessed. Of course, sometimes you have 2 or 3 words that are using the same letters, but typically by the time you get to the 4th letter, it is obvious which is the correct word. So the guessing is eliminated by that. And what I like, as I said, is that you can reuse it. So that way I don't have to be buying it again. I don't have to spend the money again. And also Ellipal, when they heard that I will be preparing this video, decided to offer you guys a giveaway. So this is the giveaway. So you have a chance of owning one of these devices for free. What you have to do, keep watching. So what are the technical specifications? The material used here is aviation grade 316 stainless steel. The temperature resistance is 1454 degrees Celsius, 2649 degrees Fahrenheit. The storage capacity is either 2 sets of 12 words or 1 set of 24 words. It's water resistant, it's fire resistant, acid resistant, mold and insect resistant also. It's really compact as well, even though on the pictures you can't really tell. It is 7 centimeters by 5.7 centimeters and it's 6 millimeters wide. It weighs only 130 grams and it fits in the palm of your hand, and it is foldable. It's almost like a mini briefcase. The pricing is $59 and you do have a $5 discount if you're using my link and my discount code CryptoCorner, which you will apply at checkout. But of course, try to win one of these for free. All you have to do is leave a comment below this video. Tell me, why do you need this? Have you not backed up your seed phrase yet? Have you not stored it safely? If you haven't done that, well, what are you waiting for, guys? You really have to do that as soon as you can. Make sure to leave a comment below. Let's hope that you win, but of course I'm only going to pick one winner. So if you're not the winner, don't despair. There will be more giveaways coming to you from this channel. Make sure to follow this, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and enable notifications so you never miss an episode. And also you can use my discount codes for any of these products to get them with at least 10 to 15% cheaper, which is still something, right? Alright, now moving on to the fourth and last product here that I will talk about. This is the X-Seed Pro by SecuX. In fact, I did buy other plates by SecuX in the past. The first product I bought from them was just a very standard metal plate that you stamp all of the letters on. But this proved to be quite a cumbersome process and also quite difficult for me. So I don't recommend it. But the X-Seed Pro is very similar to the Ellipal, where you're actually sliding letters that are already cut out for you. So this is easy. You just pick up the letters that correspond to the words. So you're using pre-stamped tiles that you're just sliding onto the grid, which makes it really easy to do. And the material here is also stainless steel, just like with the Ellipal. It is the same material. It can withstand temperatures 1454 degrees Celsius, 2649 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, you can store up to 2 seed phrases of 12 words or 1 seed phrase of 24 words. The dimensions here are slightly larger. It is 10.5 centimeters by 18 centimeters by 45 millimeters thick, and it is slightly heavier. It is 460 grams. But again, this is nothing when we talk about storage of your seed phrase. In fact, the heavier the better, because it's difficult to lose heavy things. It is slightly more expensive. This is priced at $89, making it one of the pricier products here on my list. But there's even plates that cost $250 and $150 and $180. So there's actually more expensive products on the market. I'm actually talking about some of the cheaper products here, because at the end of the day, most of these products are using the same materials. We're talking top tier materials, so you don't really have to spend $200 to get good security for your seed phrase. Now with this product you're getting 15% discount. SecuX is quite generous in that department. 15% discount if you're using the link from the description below, or you can scan this QR code that you're seeing on your screen. You don't have to enter any codes at checkout. The link itself is going to give you the discount, and this is for all of their products, not just for this one. All in all, these are all great products. I use all 4 of them because I do have multiple hardware wallets, and sometimes I actually use the 2 or 3 devices with the same seed phrase because I use them as backups. I use 12 devices all in all, but I use with OneKey, for instance, all of the devices that I have are linked to one and the same account with the same seed phrase. So I don't really need a separate seed phrase for every device that I use. And I do recommend that you do that as well, but of course it depends on how much money you want to spend. If you want to find out all of the hardware wallets that I own and that I have reviewed, I have this PDF. You can scan the QR code again, or you can grab the link from the description below. I combined all of my reviews here, very brief reviews on the main specifications of these products to help you choose the right one for you. And also I talk about seed phrases and I talk about the metal plates in this booklet as well. So it is a great PDF. It is free. Make sure to grab it from the description below or this QR code as well. So whichever product you choose, they're all great products. I guess it will come down to size and price, really, because in terms of the materials used, they're all great and they all withstand all kinds of natural disasters. And this is really what you need. Now, if you want to win the Ellipal Steel Seed, which is that tiny little briefcase, all you have to do is leave a comment below this video. Tell me, why do you need this? It's time for me to check out. I'm gonna catch you in the next one.